And then the third type of typical behavior that might need accommodations at school is rechecking work, rewriting, rereading, such that the child is unable to complete their work and often cannot complete tests and assessments. And so they are, failing, or the teachers aren't able to do sort of these end of the year assessments that determine how well the child is doing. So a typical thing to think about, that parents might think about, or schools, is, okay, if the child is taking so long, we'll give them extra time to finish. But actually that's not necessarily the best thing, because the issue is that the child cannot regulate his or her anxiety around the issue, and if you give them extra time, they're just going to take that much longer. So giving extra time is not a helpful strategy when people aren't able to complete their work. Instead, what is more helpful is to break down the task into smaller components, like, part 1, part 2, question 1, question 2, and then set sort of time limits for each part. And then they're supposed to just end wherever they're at and move on. And again, you should practice this at home first with homework. So when they're doing homework, it should be broken down into parts or time blocks, and they have to just move on, and then they're used to that. And usually, if they don't finish the question, well, that's part of the exposure, learning to tolerate the discomfort of not having done it perfectly or not completed it, and they'll get through that. So that's the better way to do it, rather than giving them extra time.